Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad matatag.
Normally.
Fine, I would want to say like Spectre or something, but the Enigma might dissuade it a little.
Oh,
boy.
Gyrocopter's back again. Gyrocopter versus the Enigma. We saw this matchup yesterday for KBU. A lot of stick charges, but he will be the first blood that's picked up for Yawar. Yawar does get pretty low, but he's still able to play the lane. Moo is also decently low.
The big timber timing. See who Nouns chooses to play with the next minutes here. Looks like they're smoking bottom. Potentially fighting around Gyro.
Vada is going to get rolled on by Gunner, but is able to get the jump away. The magic missile follows him, but Gunner has already used the snowball to close the distance, and Ice Shards could block them up nicely. It's both. He's going to finish up Fada with the Walrus Punch, and now they're going to chase after Mojo as this Rubik, surrounded by 3 heroes, going to chase down all the way underneath the tier 2. Double kill for Gunner.
Very nice. And they still have this pressure bottom with Gyro. 4-on-1 now.
Yeah, look at him. He's immediately going to route the Enigma, kill off the Eidolons, and Quinn, he's going to have to come in here to try and help out, but there's going to be too much damage. The Enigma's already dead, and the Batrider left alone in this situation. He needs some more backup. Mojo's going to TP in, see if he can grab Costabile and allow them to be able to run down at least this carry. It would be a big pickup, and they barely get it. The last shot from the double damage Batrider gets it just before he's able to slip away. Z-Freak is also going to be collected here. Tried to go for an Ancient Deny, but Quinn with the double damage just does too much, it seems.
A very nice rune, and that's the turnaround they want. Like this bat killing the Gyros.
He wants to get the solo kill on Costabile, and he just might be able to do it if he chases up into this high ground and catches this Gyro while he's mid-farming Ancients. It's going to be a close call, though. The sports are nearby. He's going to be able to grab him, pull it back in, see if he can get him up on the high ground. Doesn't quite get him up there. And now Costabile is going to be able to live, and it's going to be the Batrider in trouble. Chased by the Snowball. Not going to be able to connect in time, so Quinn, well, Firefly's down. Gunner might be able to block him in with the Ice Shards. Not quite good enough for a full block.
Yeah,
another Snowball coming up. Moo's going ham in the bottom lane, it looks like. He's already picked up 2 kills. Quinn still being chased down by Gunner. Firefly still not up.
Heavenly Grace, but they don't have the best ways to lock this bat down and actually destroy him, right? That's the downside of this lineup. The stuns are pretty limited. It's only this magic missile.
No, Moo. He made such a big play, but if he gets caught again, it's close. The lasso gets there in time.
Trying to save him.
Flame break, bump back. The TPs are going to come in, but they're too late. Husky, he's now going to die as the +1 to that gank. Very unfortunate for Nouns. They are going to be able to take mid tower for this, maybe, or maybe not. Look at these massive rotations coming in. All the TPs. Fada doesn't have a rebound.
If Rubik combines with Batrider, the threat is guaranteed on the map. Gunner bottom.
Pull back Gunner into the Ray-packed black hole of the Enigma. Now there is going to be some small saves from Husky. Is it going to be enough? He gets the heal, he gets the snowball over the creep wave. Now Moo pouncing on top of Leslau. Should be a quick kill there. Can they get more? Quinn out of Firefly, so a good shards or a snowball might be able to ensure that kill. Another swap back from Z-Freak. And a run in from Fada trying to give the movement speed. They do have some damage coming out though. Mojo was able to finish off 1. All of Nouns are a little bit low, but they don't have a core that's matched up against them, so they're just going to try and run down all these supports. Fada struggling to get away, but he does have another rebound, hops into the trees, while the Rubik seems to have slipped away. Thanks to that Blink Dagger, Fada does get caught in the trees, and so they do pick up 3 ultimately for Nouns. And, I mean, you said it, their team fight is very smooth. I mean, Nouns is ready to turn. They want this fight. They want this engagement. Mojo's going to TP onto the outpost. They see this coming. He's going to blink backwards. Oh, this is a scary engagement, but they do have the high ground vision. Jump in, a nice hit.
Good snowball.
2-man stun, but at the same time, the Batrider gets low. He gets off the BKB, what a black hole! A 3-man black hole, a swap goes out, but Leslau still kept it going, and they're gonna be able to run down all of Nouns. Soniqs, you had the question of whether or not this was the wisest engagement for them. They could have just kept splitting the map, kept playing for that net worth, play for the second Roshan, but they chose to take the more aggressive route. I guess he knows Soniqs is outside of their base. They're trying to force us to walk into them in the high ground. Are they going to oblige? It looks like they're going to walk up there. Costa leading the way. Gunner spotting the Enigma. They really want this kill. It's so important. The telekinesis helps, but Leslow is still going to be caught. He's killed. They're going to go on the gyrocopter in the back lines, though. He gets off the BKB. He can start turning around with Leslow coming out with a buyback. He's going to be able to... No, they couldn't pull him in. A beautiful swap from Z-Freak. That was a dead gyrocopter otherwise. Costa...
He's out.
Oh, he's out. He gets away. Mojo pursuing still. With the Timber Chain stolen, he can keep up with Moo. But can they actually kill him?
Moo keeping up with him a little bit.
Yeah, bounce back, Lotusaur, but with the Luna finally here, the Scotty will start going to work, and Timber's size quickly eviscerated.
Yeah, that's a very good retreat from Nouns there. Still gonna be tough. This is where this hero becomes obnoxious. He's up pretty far
on the high ground. They're underneath this vision. Soniqs, they got to realize this and either take the ward or get out quick. Oh, grabbing the gyrocopter, pulling him back. Whoa! Costa,
is he living? No.
He gets 100 to 0, definitely underestimating what Soniqs could do there, and now it's just cleanup time. I mean, that was a disaster. None of his supports were close.
Yeah, I mean, no swap, no grace, otherwise that...
Soniqs is hunting Quinn. See if he can catch up to anybody. Lotus Orb on Z-Freak, trying to protect this support.
You can wait for it to wear out.
Gonna be able to slow him down a little bit more. They've got the pullback of the telekinesis with Walrus Punch. He does get the swap off, saving his own life, but now there goes the black hole onto the gyrocopter. They need Z-Freak to die. They need him to get the swap now. He gets off now.
Got Satanic.
Satanic, but the second round of the black hole, and it's even bigger than the first. That is gonna be 3 cores inside. Killed, as now Z-Freak is gonna lose his ghost as well. A buyback immediately out from Gunner, but nobody else has a buyback. Nobody else can join in this defense, and Soniqs might just be able to cruise straight through these tier 4s with the remnants of the double damage. Nouns, they don't have a response.
He has the glaives. That double damage did insane work in that fight. Now you just let Luna do the work. No buybacks here. 140 for this gyro one. Just doesn't have it. Handles. That refresher shard. I mean, that's just game.
Just game. Just hit the throne. They've got the Venge coming back up, but the swaps won't save it. Look at Quinn dropping his items even on him.
Maybe they can make something happen with Fissure here.
Yeah. It could be a really interesting Fissure block opportunity. Not on Fada, though. He's going to be able to get the D-Ward, but they are going to get caught. Sandwiched in from the other side, the Fissure's going to be laying out. Mojo, who's already leveled the Fire Spirits, has no escape. So they lose their ward, but they do get the first blood.
Definitely worth. It's a huge first blood here. He's very confident versus Gunner, too. Like, I think if we look back over the years in this match in particular, I feel like Quinn wins the lane 90% of the time, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's whatever. Like Gunner, it's not his strength. He plays to his other strengths. It's totally fine. But it is gonna normally be
bottom
a small
lane,
advantage.
close call. You are the ranger up. It allows him to live a little bit longer, but he can't get the kill first. Sure, they trade out kills, but Moo being able to get the experience for the kill is got to be a huge win.
Game here on this Bat Rider, and that is not great news for Nouns. Very good news for Soniqs. He's gonna try and solo kill the Storm. Gets the bounce.
A little bit of pullback, but the lasso's still going to be there. The TPs are not going to be in time, I don't think. Husky's going to try, but the damage is too much. And Quinn even tipping Husky as the Storm Spirit goes down, saying, sorry, son, you're here too late. I've already got the kill. And now oh my God, what is happening? Ooh. The cores just tune up. All of a sudden, Soniqs are like, okay, it's time to go. They take the lead off of Quinn, and to a man, each one of them get a core versus core kill.
And now Mojo killing Z-Freak 1v2. I mean, they have just got massively outplayed in the last minute and a half here. All 3 lanes, Quinn smoked bottom. Like, you're not going to get this tower.
Close to Phoenix having level 6 too. If one creep dies, he's got Supernova. And now, like at that point in time, your tower defense becomes so much stronger. Fada oversteps himself, and they're immediately going to pounce on this moment of weakness. They're going to get the kill. They do get the lasso out, and Leslow's going to join them here. The spear goes out. It only hits the Visage. The Stormseer was able to jump away. A TP out from Z-Freak is well played, so they limit their losses pretty nicely. You know, 1-for-1 trade-off, sure. It's a
level 7 Shaker, level 7 Shadow Demon after this wave. The damage is coming out now. So you have the spells to play with and try and get back in this game.
on bottom.
Hey.
The pin does land with the Supernova out. That was a long-range spear, but it did land. Supernova's going to explode and get both of these kills for Soniqs.
Beautiful move. A very aggressive egg from Mojo pays off. That's on the double kill and the tier 1. Now they're looking towards mid. Will it be Mua again?
Yeah, it could be. I feel like that is sort of like the beginning of the end for Nouns, right? Bleeding out these side lane towers, but they can still come back from that. But I feel like if they lose their mid tower, it's going to be a bit too much. And Soniqs, with these kind of moves, they're going for 2 kills at once. Going for Mu at the same time, getting the arena onto Husky. And it looks like they should be able to collect both heads here. And maybe even Z-Freak, if he's not careful, wanders into territory of Soniqs. Fortunately, was able to get away off of the Fisher. Let's see if Soniqs, if they can take the mid tower. Even an advantage over Nouns, who are now on the low ground as they go for a smoke themselves.
Oh, if Z-Freak gets caught first, it's like GG in the fight.
Oh, there it is.
Husky as well.
He spotted first. They
got the purge off.
For that support, but the jump in for the Stormseer. They have the Supernova going on now. They need to be able to disengage off of that. The arena's got them all caught. They're inside of the Supernova. The explosion goes down with the 2 supports now dead. Gunner, Costabile, and Mu are going to have to fight it out without them. They're trying to go on to Quinn. Costabile's doing a good amount of damage with that diffuser blade. He should be able to clean up the Batrider, but is he going to die in this position? He is in so deep, surrounded by too many heroes, trying to get the second kill on Fada, but he does die before he can accomplish that. His other 2 cores do get away, but a rousing success for Soniqs.
From Soniqs. It's just going to be a question of if they can close it out without getting caught in some weird base fight or big echo slam where Phantom Lancer gets to poke him through the BKB duration.
Look
Who
at Fada,
shows mid?
ever fearless, always willing to just run into the front line to get whatever information he can, and he got a lot. He gets Husky and Mu killed by just kind of charging in, giving Leslow the opportunity to initiate. They'll kill the familiars as well, so that's an extra 200 gold.
Easy cleanup there. Just abusing Aegis to them and then take a fight based on that. So I do think Soniqs have to be careful about just like showing heroes deep in a lane. But obviously the 5v5, they're very happy to take. Shiva's on Mojo.
Yeah,
Scouts
Mojo
them all.
just dives right in, and it sets up a beautiful arena for Leslow or Supernova just outside of that arena. They're burning through 3 different heroes at once. This VA is just doing far too much damage. They cannot contend with that kind of initiation. And Soniqs continue, just close the door on this game to Nouns not being given any openings to be able to get back into it.
This team is getting invis for Gunner, pretty nice. Scout out something.
Yeah, can break some of these smokes. Maybe give them the right information to dodge the initiation from Soniqs. Give their own opening. They try. Force out the BKB from Quinn. Quinn just jumps forward. Immediately gets the lasso onto the Shadow Demon. A big kill. Instantly eliminated. No buyback there. Yawar looking for his next target. Waiting out the stone form of the Visage, who will quickly die.
And these Shiva dives are just crazy value this game.
Yeah, they are.
It just forces everybody to disengage. Like the Shaker has to blink out instead of being able to blink in. It's making these jumps really hard.
The fact that the Shadow Demon got caught there first, that was the worst outcome.
Yes.
I'm not sure how that happened, especially with Gunner getting the information. I'm surprised he didn't get the Purge first onto the Batrider, slow him down enough, but...
They're looking for Fada?
Yeah. Now, Quinn is in the area, not with the lasso, but Gunner also doesn't have any mana. He's got one short little zip left in it.
He's got no life.
It's not going to be enough to get away. Yawar pounces on that. Beyond godlike for him. 21,000 net worth lead for some.
Good luck. They're looking though
for a miracle here. A pick off
on the cliff.
Yeah. That's going to be awkward. The smoke's going to break. Quinn, he's going to see his opportunity to be able to grab one of these team fighters. It's the Earthshaker. Now they've got the arena. Immediate follow-up from Lesla every single time. There's 3 heroes. They drop the Echo Slam before he dies, but look at him just marching forward. Fana may end up being the only victim here, but everybody else is going to be able to just keep trucking, chase down the Phantom Lancer. Actually, Quinn getting burnt out here with a BKB on cooldown, and Yawar is having a hard time dealing with these Phantom Lancer illusions. Well, I say that, and all of a sudden they're all gone. Jumps over, finishes off Moo. So a 2-for-3 exchange, honestly better than I would have expected for Nouns.
The PL and Storm will do some decent follow-up damage. It's just there's so much net worth on this Sonic side. Aegis for Phantom Assassin now. Shard goes to the Mars, so he is just insanely farmed. And see you later, Z-Freak.
And Costa maybe joining him here if they find him. He slips through the trees. Fauna going the wrong direction.
Oh, they're gonna chase.
Might be out or might be not. Arena catches him. Nice to dodge. Does not get hit by the spear. Gives him a chance, but there's too many heroes. He'd have to do some extreme illusion baiting here.
Nothing.
They're not going to fall for it. They kill everything far too quickly. Costa dies. Yawar tips him, and Soniqs can now start going for the throat. 50 seconds left on the Aegis. Is Soniqs going to rush this? Trying to go for the high ground now. They smoke up now. It looks like they may be going for it. Again, I don't think there's necessarily a huge rush in going high ground, but if they find the opening here like they do, they go for Moo. He gets off the stone form first, but they found the Shaker. He does have a buyback though. The Purge is going to be able to keep Yawar somewhat in front. And here comes the Storm Zip. He grabs 2 for the Supernova immediately going off. The Fisher is going to be able to combo off of that, but they cannot go in against this Supernova. Fortunately, Costa Bele was able to jump away before the Supernova stun hit. Yeah, there's also this ward in the high ground they have to contend with. The smoke is breaking. The BKB immediately goes in. The support's just running in, getting the information, pulling back any heroes that they can, and that is going to be Moo. Once again, stone form. He just waited out. Arena is ready to go if necessary. Storm Sphere does make the grab too. They manage to grab the Phoenix too. They have the combo off of it, but the Earthshaker gets blown up by Yawar. Yawar gets the back line. He takes away all the follow-up. The Supernova is allowed to go off, and Costa Bele, he's going to fight it out, but so much AoE damage. There's fire on the ground. There's dead soldiers everywhere. Buybacks galore for Nouns, but that glimmer of hope, it is completed now for MSS. So systematic from Soniqs.
The last
they take the buildings, they back out, they wait for the next move from Nouns. They are going to jump forward, trying to get an arcane rune, which they do get, but the jump is already there from Lesla, and he pings 2. A disruption goes out, but the Earthshaker's already dead, and Costa is low enough that he has to just keep running, try and get back, but no, Quinn's not going to let them get away. He's got the lasso onto Gunner. Gunner does zip away, but he burns out from the flame break while Costa gets chunted down by Yawar. Moo, once again, the stone form, but for what? Comes back, surrounded by hero after hero. Time. Was it Crystal Maiden Mars was their opener? It was very odd, not what we were expecting. Spectre, so they do go for the big hard carry.
I think it was Spectre or Dawn. Those are the only 2 that look good here. He's cruising. That should be expected. Gunner's still doing fine for himself though, and again, he just wants as
Costa,
much
now it's tri-lane for Soniqs as they move Mojo down to this bottom lane. And if they can get the kill in this Spectre, which it looks like they should, first blood for MSS, so he'll be able to get the boots. In fact, maybe they can get Husky as well. Yeah, they've got him. They've got another round of rebound and dispose if needed. Husky will fall as well.
Easy for Marcy right there. Low CE spells, gets multiple off. TP off a lane where he wasn't having impact. Still no 1 point in chains now. They'll lift him. They have Haunt. Freezing Field stolen.
Freezing Field that does a lot of damage, but the LSA does stop it. Now Mojo jumps in with a rebound. They do have the Boundless Strength that follows it up. Quinn is still so slow. The Black Hole looks to be able to slow down these heroes. Quinn being chased after. Gunner wants this kill, and he can taste it. The Slight is going to be able to get him in the end. Back over to Leslau. Costa runs him down, gets that kill as well. Yawar still strong. He's got the Jingu. He's got the stacks going up. Moo's going to be able to cut through him, though. And Gunner, he's got another round. A slight chains, keeps his distance. They're going to poke at him with all their spells and try and burst him down, not letting him get any lifesteal whatsoever. Nouns playing that team fight excellently, and maybe even getting a full team wipe here as Fada's the last member alive. Moo hits the Chakram, the Timber Chain into the tier 3. He wants it so badly that he's willing to risk it, and he does manage to get A triple kill for Moo. A big win, a huge turnaround for Nouns. This game was spiraling out of control.
He's having a decent game this time around, and he's got the supports to back him up here.
Yeah, this time he's been careful that he has been picked off like he did so many times in that game. Mass boots of travels. Maybe I spoke too soon. Wraith Pact is here. Mojo goes for Z Freak as well. So not only are they going to kill the Timber Saw, maybe more, but the Chain Frost bounces around and demolishes the back line. Those poor supports. So many Eidolons in the territory, but it just stuck onto the Crystal Maiden.
The Lich Gaze.
Yeah, that, especially given the short range of both of those abilities, that seems like an impossibility to me.
Well,
it almost feels like their best play is going to be trying to bait him into using BKB and retreating. Marcy, they do get Yawar setting up an ultimate if they can kill him and get out. Oh no, we got bashed and into the Frostbite. What did he get? Oh, we got Malefist instantly by the Enigma Husky. He'll be run down as well. Moo. See if he can get the right Timber Chain on out of here. That double damage is going to do some serious work. Oh no, he can't. He just can't get out. Soniqs holding their high ground and get a really good fight for it.
Didn't even pop Haunt during all of that.
You now right-click you to death.
And he shall get broken, and he shall get slain. Stolen Laguna.
He does have Manta at least.
Some extra burst coming out.
The Invis Rune is going to expire at an awkward point, maybe, as they take the Stolen Laguna plate and blow up the Crystal Maiden, but Gunner needs to jump out to his remedy. He does so successfully. MSS left behind as Alina is just going to run out of here.
That's how the Nouns want these team fights to go. Like, you find some weak heroes, you get powerful in terms of how much it sets up for the team. You don't have BKB on this Enigma. He's very susceptible as well as the supports, but you do have the one on Monkey King and Lina now. Yawar wants to make the most of it.
Leading out, trying to go for the Timber Saw first, and they actually do have him so much damage.
He evaporated.
And with Quinn, with a Shadow Blade forward, he gets the +1, catching the Rubik on the way out.
Sheesh, man. It's Timber bug for a while now. Can't do anything about it.
Yeah, well, they do have, I guess, potential for buybacks, but they haven't even used all their big spells. They're still a black hole. Edmund says go.
I mean, they don't need to use it. Quinn's just gonna pop it up. Barely.
Yawar going in deeper. They had a Chain Frost between the two of Yawar and Quinn, but it is just the damage is sad against that Wraith Pact.
They're looking for the full wipe.
Even doing so much as force a first phase ban on that Bat Rider.
Yeah, he has done work.
All he has to do is just complete
he
this
got caught.
game without getting caught out by the telekinesis.
He
does get out the BKB, but he's already taken so much damage. The Satanic, though, it starts healing him up, and Costabile's inside of the Wukong's command, stuck and killed. Nouns without their Spectre don't have the damage any longer. They get off a Chain Frost, but again, it does no damage to these over-leveled and farmed heroes. Gunner jumped right back into the mid lane. He will be able to slight dodge. That was pretty nice, but he's out of remnants. He's out of remnants, and Quinn, he's gonna try and slow him down. The Boundless Shriek, oh, another slight dodge, but he can't dodge at all. The rebound will catch him in the end. A fourth death for Nouns as Soniqs can go back to that Roshan again, back to finishing up that tier 2 that we were talking about. It says a lot about the state of affairs when the best thing that is happening for Nouns is heroes not dying.
Well, they're about to die.
And as I say that, well, Husky, he's got a 4-staff. Sinister Gaze. They don't really have the damage to threaten to keep Soniqs at back at bay. Fada's got a shard BKB, and look at him strut in like a goddamn boss into the enemy base.
I'm looking for the high five. No one wants to give it to him. Give it to the enemy tower. That's one way to style on some foes.
Is that seriously? Laslow's just had the chillest Enigma game ever. Tier 3 down. Moo, Wukong's command out. They're gonna have to fight into it if they want to be able to fight.
Fada's in your base.
To stop the Megas, but look at Fada go! Freezing Field, a double Kristen Lova kill to finish off the supports. Offering the high five, but nobody's there to receive it. They're all dead. They're all in the grave except for Gunner, who fights on with his BKB. struggles just to be able to get a simple support kill. Throws out the remnants, jumps up to the remnant that was at top lane. A slick little maneuver that will keep him alive, but the base is crumbling around him. Z-Freak, caught next. Costa back into play. Intermediate black hole doesn't actually get Costabile. He jumped over to the side. They went for Yawar, but a 1 versus 2, they can't actually kill Yawar. He fights back, beats them both back in. The break on Costabile, and that is gonna be it. GG is called. Soniqs, the 4th 3-0 TI qualifier final.
Right.